All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Start that. All right. Now, as you guys have come to expect, um, I am probably going to go through some technical difficulty, and especially as now that I have the loudest keyboard in history. Literally the loudest keyboard in history. I mean, if people said it was slightly loud, I didn't expect it to be this loud. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. It's a bit loud. And next time I'm not gonna wear. I told you, yellow banana will overturn ETH. Okay, okay. Is that a normal thing? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's put that there. All right, let's put that. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Now, let's do this again. Stop. All right. That's all good. Things are looking. Wait. I don't want to risk it. All right. It looks like. No. Oh, wait. Did it? Did it work? 1 second. What's happening? I think we're good. Are we good? Did that work? I'm no longer bullish. Everything looks bad. Where could it reject? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole thing. I'm just trying to get to a point where I can you know, see the chat from the X and Z. But if anyone wants to see what's on the screen, make sure you go and check out here. I'm not gonna wear white again because I can't seem to see what you guys are writing. Although I only wore this t-shirt because, man, just like my friend got me this t-shirt and I'm in actual like I adore it. It's so lame, but lame in the best possible way. That's the only way I'm gonna say. I mean, like it's lame in a fantastic type of way. Because if you look carefully, let me just put this here. Let me see if I can pick up the. I just want the chat, man. Just give me the chat. Is working. Let me see if the chat is coming through. Yeah, boys, everything is working perfectly. I think things are looking up for my streaming career. Where was I right now? What am I looking at? Yeah, all right, okay, cool. I mean, if you like my t-shirt, you can see it. It says GPT. It's chat GPT. Okay, never mind. All right, cool. All right, on that note, let's get on with the show. Look, the market is a bit iffy, but if certain levels hold well, we could be seeing a beautiful bottoming out and a real posturing of growth in the market. But there are some few things that we need to look at. Somewhat short term, I'm seeing key levels needing to be held. If those levels can hold, then we're in a good place. If they don't hold, then we will have some level of distribution that will happen, which isn't the best thing of all, right? But I would say midterm, I'm still very, very bullish in this on this market. I'm going to explain to you all why I believe in that manner. Now, if we look at Bitcoin as we speak, in fact, let me just look at some of the conversations here. Is everyone okay? Everyone all good? Yeah. What do you mean? Did Trump speak? Yeah. Is Trump going to speak? Wait 1 second. Is Trump going to speak today? Can someone answer? 8 p.m. English time. No way. Wait 1 second. He's going to speak? Is it going to be like. No, Chakrabarti, I don't want to speak to you right now. 1 second. Is it like from the Oval Office type of speak? Is that the type of conversation that's going to be happening? 3 p.m. ESET. What does that mean? 1 second. 3 p.m. ET. Why do I not know this? Let's see. He talks so much. I can't even remember. 3 p.m. ET. Do you like how? Do you hear the quality of my keyboard? It's so quality. What time does this? Oh, in about 15 minutes. 1 second. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the keys on this keyboard, but it's so loud. It is the win. It is to win a Ukrainian weapon deal. No, I don't think so. It can't be that. Can it be that? Can it be that? Let me have a look. 1 second. Oh yeah, here we go. Is it gonna be on? Oh yeah, it's on Fox. In 15 minutes. All right, we're watching this. Cool. All right. Oh my god. It's not confirmed what is being announced. I would not be surprised if it's something completely pointless. No point looking at the charts until after he's spoken. I mean, look, I'm gonna say something. I'll do a quick little run through of what I'm going through, and what I'm gonna say, and I'll add a lot more to it as we try and understand what's happening. Yeah. I mean, look, we're sitting at like we're at that point where this level, this 108 124 needs to hold. Like it's not a if but a maybe. It needs to hold, because if it doesn't hold, we are going to be looking around the 100,000 level, right? This is the thing that's happening at this present moment. It is extremely important to see what is going on. Knowing this guy, he's gonna try and do something and say something that's gonna be making. I know. I'm gonna wait. Don't worry. Let me just look through what's going on, and then we can see what's happening, right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna be sitting here trying. You guys are gonna be watching me trying to do this Rubik's cube. That anyway, whatever. That's that situation, right? If that doesn't hold, we're going into the lower levels. That's almost a definite, especially if you start looking at the weekly. But I will say this, right? And we're going into the stage where are you going to be playing Trump speech? Yes, I'm going to be playing Trump speech. Do you think that in December altcoins will go lower? I'm going to come to that as well. It's all in the show that I was going to talk to you guys before Donald Trump announcement came out, that he's going to be doing some sort of announcement, and he's probably going to be like putting someone on the screen, and he's gonna be talking about, this guy's gonna be putting a 300 bajillion billions and gajillions into the economy. Now, look, where we are sitting right now is extremely important. The problem is on the weekly we've broken the 21-day EMA, and more importantly, we are sitting in areas that aren't looking great, Brev. Right now, the market is wholeheartedly worried about one thing and one thing only. It's the one thing only thing that we need to understand here, and everyone here understands that it is the China deal. That's it. That is it. There is nothing else more important to everything in this market than this problem that's going on between China and the USA. Even though China is like, buddy, you're kind of overreacting on this a little bit. Please, yeah, please don't do that. The yellow man spoke to Putin today. Yeah, okay, I'm sure he's going to speak to Putin. The yellow man doesn't like Putin. I just want you guys to also understand that. They only talk because it's cheap oil. And the government shut down. Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of stuff. If the government has a turnaround and the shutdown finishes, then that will be bullish for the market. We can start to get some good economic data. He had the call with Putin. Trump's a little kid. Yeah, he's a little kid, right? And the thing is, what's really, really funny about this, why you always gotta talk during your lives? Why do I need to talk during my lives? Brev, why he always gotta talk? Oh, right, you're talking about Donald Trump. I thought you were about me. I was like, it's kind of the point of the live, bro. It's kind of what's happening. It's meant to be opening up, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Putin and Trump are partying together. Everyone's profits from liquidating everyone. Yeah, I mean, like, what was it? What's his name? Baron Trump, the little kid. It comes out. He goes, he made 100. His net worth is increased by 150 million. Said, and I'm like, wait, you're saying that as if it's a good thing. You're saying that it's like you're taunting the fact that his father keeps destroying the market, and him putting on a short just before that is him being a good trader. Just shut up, all right? Just shut up. Honestly, good to see you, Big Al. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. When will you flip bearish? I will flip bearish. I'll tell you when I flip bearish, right? I'll tell you when I flip bearish. If this has a big ass spider. Sorry. Anyway, never mind. All right, I just. Do you mean stay focused? You see the size of that spider? My God. Anyway, cool. I'm bearish on the spider. It's okay. You can scream. I am gonna scream. It's just like, and you prefer peripheral vision. You just saw this thing going. I'm like, okay, okay, cool. I can't see him anymore. It's dissipated. Oh, she. I'm not. Whatever. You can clean your basement. I'm not a basement. I'm in the sky. In it, breath. I don't think it's about the CME gap. I don't think it's got anything to do with that. All of this, all of what's happening right now, is underneath complete uncertainty of Donald Trump. He is like expert at creating full blown absolute idiocy in this market, right? Like he's an absolute. He's a. I mean, I'll tell you this. He's very good at creating uncertainty. It's a skill he's developed in a spectacular way, right? So, okay, 9 minutes. So it's an interesting. By the way, anyone here wants to see it, go to here. Also follow, share, and like, and put the bell on and all that kind of jazz as well. It really helps out. I don't want anything from you guys. I just want a follow and the like and all that kind of stuff, and a few roses now and again. It's now like normal to give roses to guy. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can give me a car. I like a car. He's a reality star. Yeah, he's a reality star. Look, don't get me wrong. There are things about him that are good. If only this tariff thing wasn't there. Everything else I don't care about. Rev, get on with it. I know what he's trying to do. Just get on with it without destroying the market. All right? That's all I want. That's it. That's all. I don't want anything more. Just do what you need to do, man. But yeah, if this breaks, then we're going to be getting a bit problematic. And I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this, and we only have 9 minutes, and I'll tell you my thoughts here. We have to start looking to longer term graphs now, right? Week, 2 weeks, month, that type of thing. What's the economy and the tariffs, the military and the America cities? Are we great yet? I mean, have you been to England? All right, America looks amazing next to England. Just tell you that. I mean, there's gonna be a budget next at the end of the month, and I feel like she's going to tax the whole world out of England. Now, look, I'll say this: the weekly is very important. If we cannot, should we look for someone longing or shorting before the announcement? Oh man, it's definitely something's gonna happen. That's a great. Hey, Mohammed, if you have a way of finding that, I would be highly interested in finding how you'd know who's going to be doing that beforehand. But apparently a massive short has been put on the market already. So someone put a massive short on. So I'm assuming someone's expecting Trump to say something stupid. I don't know. Trump kept me in my job until retirement. Which is what? Yeah. Was that forced retirement? There's another huge short position that was opened today. Another 10x on 100 million. Yeah. Oh, what the that is a massive spider. What the Sorry. Okay. All right, so never mind. Hey man, how you doing, man? That's huge. That's the big ass way to edit. The 107 isn't going to hold. So what's next? Yeah, right. Look, so if the 1 second, when's the announcement? In 6 minutes, right? If it doesn't hold, then we have to start looking at the weekly, right? I will say this chart is looking more and more like that it's going to be going and testing these bottom levels of this, right? And I would say the RSI is going to be pointing down mainly because our pivot point is at the 114 still. And look, unless this thing reverses back aggressively on the weekly closes above the 21-day EMA, then we are looking for further downward movement. Now, we are at a very strong area, and I will say this. Look, I'll show this to you guys very quickly. This area that we're sitting at is in fact, I'm going to color that differently. How do I change the color of that? No, red's too much. Let me do, what color should I pick? Bleh. Yeah, this bleh. This bleh reason area is world-class important. I want everyone to really understand this area between the 104 and 109. I know it's a bit of a swing. This area here is what could be considered the area that is the SR flip, right? Now, this SR flip area must hold, because what could happen, and I'll say this to you now, if something stupid goes on, right? If something stupid happens, and this guy starts to talk in a idiotic way, we could go down, find support at the 50-day or 55-day EMA, come out, and where this this bounce happens, this rally happens, is going to be everything. Literally everything. If it comes, finds that as resistance, then we are going to most probably tap the yearly open, and it could do a enormous pullback. In fact, it could go all the way down to the 80 level and retrace that full movement. It could do, and that there would be a massive buy dip opportunity, and this thing can rally back up, right? These are worst case scenarios. I'm giving you all the worst case scenario. Now, it doesn't mean this is going to happen. I'm just giving you all. Let's just delete this stuff. Do you like my loud keyboard? It's quality. Or what we could see here, right? Or what we could see here is this thing rally back up, back into range, and then we continue on from there, and we get the 1, 2, 3, fourth attempt at breaking this larger end barrier, which is 123,500. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? I'm going to be pointing towards a larger blow off top at the, in one way or another. I feel like that we are going to have one more run on this, because I will say it in this manner. Usually when you have sideways movements, the longer the sideways movement, the larger the breakout will be, right? Don't remind me of the spider. I just forgot about it. Just stop it, right? Now, we have a week, in my opinion. A week. We have a week to turn this around. It is that important, right? We have a week to turn this around, and it is sketchy, right? Where we are right now. But sometimes those moments, those sketchy moments, are the moments where you are in the best possible position to buy as well, right? We're in that area here. I don't like the fact that we have broken the 21-day EMA. I don't like that fact. But what's key is that we're looking at a very strong support zone that we're coming into. This area here is, in essence, the SR flip, right? That it needs to hold. That's it. That's the thing that we're talking about, and that's the thing that we all need to understand what's going on. Right, so we have a week for this to really boot, and this week close from Sunday onwards is going to be everything. It is going to dictate everything that happens. And the Bulls last week saved us. This is it was a big save that happened last weekend, and now there's the second stage that's coming in as we speak at this present moment, where we have 1 minute, right? Now, we have to understand one thing and one thing only of all of this, right? Of all of this, I gave the video, no one watched it, obviously, because, you know, when I give videos that are super informational and for your benefit, which is the four criteria, the four criteria of pump and dump, right? We will go through that afterwards, and I think we need to go through that after this man is going to talk, most probably for 4 hours, right? Right? This guy is going to talk forever. All right. So I'm just warning you guys. I'm just warning you guys. This is going to take some time. I have a feeling that his lunch will be on the menu when we're talking about this, and he's going to be talking about how uh, I I would not be surprised if Israel, Hamas, China, and billions are said. Those are the four things I'm almost certain he's going to be saying, most probably, right? Oh, and what was the other one? What did he always say? I forgot what it was, but whatever. Well, those four are definitely going to be saying. When is he talking? He's talking apparently now. Okay, why is that not working? Hello. I'm on the Fox. Is he out? What about this one? No. Why is... But it says, watch live, Trump makes an announcement from the Oval Office. There's 804 people waiting. All right, we're still waiting. Okay, cool. Not in Pakistan. What's not in Pakistan? Trump family are making it because they know what that going to tweet. Yeah. I'm trying to find a way to get into that inner circle, Brev. What are you talking about? I need to find a way to get that. Are you going to stream it? Yeah. If you guys see it there, you'll be able to. If you join, in fact, join here and like and follow and stuff like that. It's sickening. Yeah, but what, you know, nepotism and things like that are a normal thing in this world. To be honest, I would do so. I think a lot of people would do the same. People are annoyed because they can't do the same. I'm taking all my money out of the market. All right, my man. Yeah, everyone, do what you need to do. This is the thing. Look, I always point towards having you know, your own head on your shoulders, right? You make your decisions. That's the most important thing, because then you can learn from everything that you do. It's super duper important. Oh man, I'm so like. But I mean, the Bulls are trying to protect this level here. It's I mean, but the things we've broken the 21. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the 200 day on the daily is holding really well. The weekly is my worry at this present moment. The week, if somehow, and I'm going to say somehow, we need Trump crypto group to tell me about. What I would say, if somehow we could, if the weekly can go revert back up to the 111, then we'll be in a good place. But we'll see. I'm going to put 10x short for fun. All right. Do it. Look at the ones that are weak. You know what I would say is this as well, right? We are in a period where there's going to be some massive hunts for filling in these inefficiency wicks everywhere. It's everywhere. These wicks are everywhere. Like on anything you look at, look at Ada, for example. Look at that. The wick on this is insane, right? All of these things are like, they're massive. And look at that on Ondo. It's absolutely ridiculous. All of these are major inefficiency wicks in all of this. And graphs hate this crap, right? They will go and hunt 50% of this everywhere. They're everywhere. Look, they're everywhere. There's one here. They're absolutely everywhere. So this is what we're playing with at the moment. I love your component analysis. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Honestly, that means a lot. They're everywhere. You can look, just pick anything. Anyone. Look, I'm going to close my eyes. I'll pick that one. Look at that. Look at the inefficiency wick on that bad boy. They're insane. They're insanity at this moment. What is he? What's going on there? I just want to make sure. No, it's just an answer. All right. There's 1,000 people waiting. Okay. So this is where we are right now. It's just save hours feels over. But remember what I said. Remember what I said to everyone. We have Howard Lutnick there to tell him to be bullish. Full money out so that they can run up XRP, maybe not XRP, ETH probably, Bitcoin probably, Chainlink, we'll see. HBAR, we'll see, and another RWA. Yeah. Right now, where we are sitting, is in a very unique place, right? The market, I'll tell you this, right? I promise you, what happens is that when there is this dude, that's just creating massive levels of uncertainty, right? When we're sitting in a place where two of the biggest economies in the world are, how can I say, having a moment, right? They're having a bit of a moment. When that moment happens, the whole world is going to feel it. But I'll say, the moment this is over, everything's going to change like you wouldn't believe. Everything. I promise you that. Because what happens is that when please stop trying to co-host. I don't want to co-host right now. When this closes, see, when these type of things happen and the markets pull back, people start looking for other narratives to mess around with as well. Like these narratives of there is a bubble, there's this, the S&P 500 is doing that, and all these type of crap things that are going on. It's the thing that everyone right now is now trying to find a place to 1 second. A place to find, a place to find a way to justify what they're doing. What's happening here, what's going on. But I tell you this, the moment that this issue between China and USA sorts itself out, everything is going to change. Everything. As if you will forget about these moments. Because after this, I'm going to show you a lot of things about why I think the S&P 500 is still going to rally, why I think there is no bubble, why I think that the AI is still got a lot way to move, why I think all these people that talk about how AI is the only thing that is pushing this market up, and why they're wrong on that. Just full statistical data, a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. The whole thing right now. 1 second. What's just happened? I like it when this person messages me. 1 second. A sec. How do I get the deck screen now? One second. If it looks good, I'll put it in here as well. Because I have to be careful. All right. Is this a good one? God, deck screen on desktop is just diabolical. I hate it. Can you? Hello. All right. What's this? Nah. Okay. Nah. All right. Okay. Whatever. Bro. Bro got bank texting him. No. It's just a guy that sometimes, very sometimes, can do something where he can get a crazy run at. But I don't know. Whatever. When is this thing going to start? Is he already started? He hasn't started, right? One second. What is it? Notification is so late on. Yeah, I know. No, nothing started yet. Not even the chat has started. Everyone's waiting. Yeah, like 2,000 people are waiting. Yeah, so that's where we are. That's the thing. If you guys can share this live, that'd be appreciated as well, so we can get a lot more people in here. Usually these ones are good. Also, I would say, most importantly, if you're in the market for some form of staking protocol, our channel sponsors Stargate is something that you look. It's VeChain. If you want to stake, definitely check into their thing. They work on an NFT basis, so there are different type of models, and it automatically either restarts and it gives you various rewards in the form of VTHO, and it's somewhat of a very long standard respectable chain that can hold your staking in a good manner. I showed it yesterday what I did. I've already staked some. I'm already earning rewards, so you should definitely check these guys out. If you want to know more, they're in the links in the bio as well, especially if you want to go and check out what's going on that side. So if you're looking to hold VeChain, it might be a good place to utilize it, because you're holding anyway, but it'll give you the ability to earn some rewards, and you can stake them for 2 to 3 days as well. Which narratives are you investing in? Right now, I'm just making sure that the market can get to a stable base. Look, what I need from everyone to understand, and this is really, really key, right, is that we need to create a stable base at this present moment. And Donald Trump is making a bit of a plop on that side. Is it fully over now, boss? No, man, I don't think it's over. Look, there is a singular thing that you need to ask yourself. Ask yourself this question. Right? And this is really, really important for everyone to understand. If Donald Trump hadn't tweeted, would you think it's over? Look at the gold Bitcoin chart. Yes, I know that. I know the comparison between Bitcoin to gold, and I know that people look at that as a barometer of where the market is, but that could change at any second, right? I want everyone to really understand this. Looking at a relative strength chart between gold and Bitcoin at this present moment. Yeah, of course, Bitcoin is not going to look. Gold is going to look absolutely ridiculous in relation to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to be nowhere near as strong as that. But that doesn't mean anything, right? This is the thing, that doesn't mean anything at this present moment. The growth of gold is a combination of a lot of things, and that thing, well, there is going to be a moment that thing rolls over. It's just eating all the liquidity at the moment. Do you think we will go up from this dump soon? Be honest. If we can hold this 108 level, yeah, I think so. If we break below that and we catch the weekly 55-day around the 100,000 level, probably get to around the 100,000 level, right? If we catch that, then we will see where the recovery goes to. If we get to a point where it settles below this massive SR flip zone, right? Then we have further down, and then it might be worth going into more risk off in that level. But if we are sitting above these levels, and especially on the weekly, we reclaim certain key levels around the 110 level here, and we see possibly even on the monthly, right, that we hold this level here, then we are looking okay. This could be a potentially great moment to buy. Remember, look, this has happened many times before. Doesn't mean it's over. I need everyone to really understand that fact. None of this means that it's over. Holding altcoins is a waste of time and money. I mean, you say that. I held Solana for 2 years. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I mean, this is the thing. If we're talking about short-term trading, yeah, not if you're in the red. What do you mean? Do you see? I hit. What are you talking about? I hit the red hundreds of times. It all depends on your time scale. This is the thing. If where is this guy gonna come on or what? Oh, what's your opinion on farming airdrops? Yeah, if the good ones are there, you could definitely. It is a good thing to do, if especially if you know what's going to be coming or if they're good quality. But you need to be careful, right? Because there are a lot of nefarious people out there that will take advantage of airdrops. There are wallet drainer. There's a lot of problems in that side, so just be very very careful on that type of thing. God, it's just insane at the moment. The market is yo-yoing like crazy, and they're all eyes on this. Solana 8% staking. Yeah, you can get a lot of staking. The only thing with Solana staking is that it's a longer yearly thing that you do. There's a longer period of that. Risky in it. Yeah. You can negate that. I've done a lot of those in the past. It's just a lot of effort to do it. I don't care. Like whatever. If you're in for it and you wanna play with that type of game, that's cool. You just have to play with that game. You know what I mean? What do you think ETH will do at the end of the month? I'm gonna say this. You know what? This is going, so I'll show you. I'm gonna show you some stuff. Right. First things first. This idea that the S&P 500 is there's a AI bubble, right? Is a load of whatever. You know what I mean? Look, let me show you some stuff. Let me show you some stuff while I'm here. One second. God, I've got so much stuff on the screen. Yeah, here we go. Look, have you seen this? So everyone says that it's the Magnificent Seven right now that are the ones that are pushing the S&P 500. Yeah, they've held a lot. You know, they've done quite a bit. But the other 493 companies have done 50% of the push as well. So yeah, they're taking, the Magnificent Seven are doing some heavy work, but it doesn't mean that the rest of the S&P 500 aren't growing as well. See, what people don't seem to understand in this scenario is that as much as people want to find a way to show that the market is not growing, right? As much as they're trying to do a type of but things are heavy, this, that, and the other, and the market isn't growing, the companies are still growing. The only problem is that this Trump announcement and this tariff issue with China is causing a potential revaluation of stocks, because their potential, the ability to sell, key factors and gain key assets from each other are being diminished and closed off. And that is going to, no matter what you can think of, is going to reduce earnings. When two of the biggest economies are fighting, this is what happens. That's why the market is pulling back. Other than that, there is nothing that is of real issue here. Because I want to say something to you guys, right? If we look at the key indicators, and is this guy? Please let me know if this guy starts getting on and doing something. I think he's had a big oval lunch and he needs to do stuff, right? I just want to say this, right? If we look at the 4 indicators that I showed on that video that obviously no one watched, because why would you watch it? Why would you watch it? It's like, if we look at the dollar is falling. This is good. It's good for risk on assets. If we look at the US 10-year yields, they've broken the trend line. This is very good. These two are good. The problem is this bad boy. The problem is the VIX. The market is volatile like crazy at the moment. The market is crazy. So because of that, everyone is putting their money into this, which is true. I can't actually, guys. I mean, when I'm laughing about this move that we're seeing right now is ridiculous. I can't actually explain to you this move. It's truly ridiculous what's happening in gold. But there will be a moment where look, every moment this is going up, the potential return and yield from gold is going down. Every time. And there will be a point where people will look to put their money and their gains into an area where they can show better yield. And that is going to be areas of Bitcoin and altcoins and lower stock, higher risk stocks. This is what I'm trying to explain to everyone. This is where we are right now. We're in high volatility period, and I'll show you some other things, right? Seeing that I'm here, in it, brev, right? Here's a few more things, right? Because you guys are my clients, obviously, remember that if anyone asks you, that's how it works, right? But I'll say this, right? Most, apart from one, in the past, 70 years of bull runs that have been analyzed, there's only been 3 throughout history that has, actually 2 within history. No, actually, not even 2, 1. I apologize. 1 throughout history that have reached the 4th year on the green of a bull run that has not gone on to do another 10 to 15% rally on the S&P 500. If the S&P 500 rallies, everything rallies. Right? That's all I'm saying. I want everyone to really, really understand this. What is it? Money is debt and can be printed out of thin air. Yeah, yes, I know. It's inflation. Yeah, that's why, of course, yeah. But this is the situation that we're in right now. Furthermore, I'm going to show you some other stuff as well. Right? Pay attention. I feel like I'm being pay attention level right now. Right? I want everyone to understand this. In the last 4 dips that we've had in the S&P 500, major dips that we've had in the last S&P 500, the S&P 500 has rallied 15 to 20% from that moment, and where it's rallied to is into the end of the year. I want everyone to also understand that these are things that no one talks about, but because you guys are my clients, I'm giving you guys, right? And one thing, and I want everyone to really understand this, right? And this is really, really key. Really, really key. I want to show this to you as well. This is also from a client graph. October, as much as people say October and all this kind of stuff, these stupid like conversation speeches. I'm just so tired. Conversation type of like, it sounds cool, so I'll talk about it. Bullcrap, right? It's the choppiest of all the months. And I will say this, right? October, usually red Octobers that have that difficulty in red pullback, have proven to have massive rallies until the end of the year. I just want everyone to understand this. This isn't my opinion. This is facts and data I'm giving you guys. This is data. I work on data. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I also work on likes and stuff like that. But you guys are like, no, I'm here to listen and to get free stuff. That's it. Like no one else does a live on this thing. Yeah, let's stop looking at monthly averages. They mean nothing. It's not. What are you talking about? All I'm going to say is this, right? I'm looking to see a huge rally towards the end of the year. That's my aspect that I'm talking about. And again, one more thing I wanted to show you guys as well. This is another thing I wanted to show you, right? If we look at this idea of them comparing the AI to the .com bubble, we are We're not even halfway to the point of the PE ratio of the .com bubble to the AI. We're nowhere near that. So this idea of AI bubble, whatever they say, is a load of malarkey, as they say in the English old towns, right? So I'm expecting the S&P 500, even though that we've had a bit of a pullback, to continue up. If you 2x on altcoins, you'll be at May 25 levels. Okay. Do you not want a 2x? I think we'll get more than a 2x in that. Jim Cramer said bullish, so I'm gonna sell. No, he said he was bearish the other day as well, so he's covering his back. I say you dump more. Again, right now it's looking like there is a full blown battle that's going on at this key level here, right? We don't want to be below the 200-day EMA. We don't, because if we go below the 200-day EMA, we are most probably going to be turning a bit bearish. And I would say this thing will most probably come and try and test this long-term trend line, especially if Donald Trump digs in deeper. If he starts to dig in deeper, then we're in scary moments, right? We have to start thinking about scary moments when we start getting into that type of thing. But let's see. I'll tell you this I'll say there's one positive tweet from this guy, and it's show some love, press the like button. I would like it. I appreciate that a lot. But gold investments are more for safety, less speculation. So rotation of this money is not crypto. Is not money to crypto. Not that safe. No, there's a lot of speculation going on right now. There is a lot of speculation going on right now. People are look. I mean, you need to look at it this way, right? If gold is looking like this, please, guys, you need to understand that is stupid. This is nuts. What's happening? This is like wartime. Just so everyone understands what this is. We're at absolute ridiculous levels right now. What this shows, right, is that because interest rates are down and the whole gold is outpacing stocks right now, and that isn't good for us. I said it on my video, the video that no one watched, right? That 1% move in this is the entire market cap of wait, was this something? The entire market cap of the cryptocurrency. So we're talking about astronomical levels of right now. And this is wholeheartedly related to this. We need this to go below the 17 level and just settle there, so we can slowly build a base and go up from there. To where you think gold will reject? I don't honestly, gold. If you look at the RSI on gold, right, which is stupid at this present moment. I mean, it's actual insanity where we are. It's crazy, right? We're at what is going on right levels right now. If you look at the RSI, this could go up to 100 easy. We could sit at the 100 level easy for a long time on the RSI. And when it gets there, then I would say that we're going into a really interesting point for a rolling over. Is this guy going to talk? I feel like he's not going to talk. No, everyone's waiting. Trump is a drug. What is the difference between Trump and the Nobel Peace Prize? The Nobel Peace Prize is not for sale. The chat is... God, that's so stupid. Sorry, it was such a stupid joke. That's so dumb. Anyway, whatever. All right, let's go back to... Come on, man. Where is this guy? So that's where we are. Donald Trump is throwing a coin whether he will that word or pump the market. Yeah. Hello, Festo. Wait, so what's the consensus right now? It's all dependent on what the orange man, the orange monster, the. I just want him to go taco. Let's see some taco, man. I just want him to taco out. All right, all right. Okay. I wanna do it while we're waiting for the taco to pass through the orange man. Um, is it? Do we have any jokes? As Trump spoke today, now we're waiting on him speaking. He's supposed to speak 28 minutes ago. So, God, I sometimes think he does it on purpose. The Trump has zero to do with China. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the speech, but don't forget, the question, there will be questions, and people are going to ask about it, and he's going to say something that will either move the market up or down. We'll see. The S&P is not looking great though. That's a lower high, but a higher low. I don't know. Or the lower levels looking like not great. I'm trying to find positivity here. Anyway, we'll see. It all depends on what this dude is going to say. That's what I'm going to leave at. That will be the entirety of my analysis right now. What will this guy say? I mean, to be honest, ETH is looking relatively strong on all matters. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. 3 p.m. US, yeah, which it was 28 minutes ago. Probably just about trying to make a peace deal in Hungary. When will you will finish live? Then he will start. Most probably, yeah, I think so. What's the saddest, harshest truth about the crypto market? That it's small enough to be heavily manipulated. That's what I would say. That's my only issue that I have with this market is that it's too small. He's waiting for the stock market to close. That is a very no, that can't be the case. Oh my god, if he is, that would be wild. Yeah, okay, turn that off. He will come out at the market close for maximum manipulation. Oh my god, that would be half an hour post lunch diaper change. He needs the powder, man. You can't have that powder, that diaper change without the powder. Baron set up some lungs already. No, I think someone put a massive short on, so I'm assuming. I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't look. It's not looking spectacular. He's waiting you to end your stream and say fat cat. Oh my god! Imagine going to sleep and waking up to that. Baron loading up his wallet. I can't believe that they would come out and say something so ridiculous as that. This kid is one of the best traders in history. Look at him know exactly when to short. And you're just sitting there going, what? What did this idiot just say to me? Get ready for another weekend dump. We will see. I mean, look, if we get to a point where there's some silliness happening in the market, which is a possibility, don't get me wrong, there is a possibility of this happening. Like, this box must not break, and if it does, then we're looking on the weekly, and that weekly is most probably going to be the 55-day EMA. And what happens there is what's going to be the indicator of where the market goes, the barometer of where the market is going to go. That's what I would say. The things are looking mega weak right now. God, I want that to. I just. Anyway. Almost every graph looks the same. Almost every graph looks the same. It's crazy. Look at that. Every graph is looking the same. Wow. Man, AVAX is sitting on a cliff. Oh my god. AVAX is sitting on a cliff, brev. That cliff looks. Yo, that cliff looks a bit. Oh man. That's not what I want to do. That's a. Yo, that's a 27% move. Wow. Okay, never mind. Should I put a shot on? Do I want to put a shot on AVAX? No. I can't do that. Can I? No. Do I want to do that? Should I do that? I don't know if I should do that. I don't know. Wait, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Do it, bro. No. It looks too. It looks like, you know what I mean. It's just like no. Let me just see what it looks like on my tray, and let's look at Ava. Does it look like I want to do that? Do I want to do that? No. Do I? No. It looks like it really wants to go. No. I'm good. Don't tempt me. Don't don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It's no. It could bounce from there because it's really at support. Like, it's at mega support. If that breaks, oh my lord, that is gonna fall like nothing I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. All right, never mind. It's cool. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Should I do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not. Don't think like that. I just want this guy to talk. I'm just. What? I lost my connection. What just happened? What just happened? Okay, here we go. When Lambo. Man. When this guy stops doing messages, I'm literally just sitting here. I'm sitting here waiting for this guy to either tank the market. Is this guy gonna tank the market, or is he not? That's my question mark. Can someone explain this to me? Are we tanking Z, or are we like not in Z? I don't know. Right now, I don't know. Like, I just want him to come out like anytime soon. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Any questions? All right. Well, the shutdown vote failed today. Okay. I mean, they need to get around that as well. I mean, it's just shambles right now. What's going on? Like, pure shambles in the market. They need to really just do something. Like, really do something. That there. All right. Any questions you want me to look at? Zec to 0. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but there is a possibility for sure. It will. That word the market, because he expects all to close. I mean, if this guy genuinely comes out after the market close, oh man, that would be wild. If he comes out after market close, that would be actually wild. Then I would be expecting something dirty to happen. It's looking that way, isn't it? uh. Man, that would be. He can't do it that obvious. It can't be that obvious. He's gonna do it that way. I can't believe that. He loves to be unpredictable. Yeah, this is more than unpredictable. Are we good still friends? What are you talking about? Yeah, of course we're friends. What are you talking about? Avax. Yeah. Avax looks very cliffy. I, I don't want to say it, but it's looking very cliffy right now. Like it looks a bit cliffalicious. It's looking clifftastic. Um it looks like Cliff Baby Cliff. I mean, look, it could change though, right? I don't want to say it, but that looks pretty cliffy to me, man. Wait, what's going on? All right, one second. Nothing looks good. Yeah. I know that. But as I'm going through, that looks the most cliffy right now. Like the rest of them have some weird. Oh, actually, no. Casper's looking pretty. No, but at least the wicket wasn't isn't so bad on that. Uh, okay, that looks not so good either. They all look the same. Oh man, Fetch is oh dear. Um, XRP is looking a bit cliffy as well. Um, Soul looks doesn't look too cliffy. Sui looks okay. Yeah, I mean I'm going through all of them. I mean File looks pretty bad as well. Who buys Filecoin anymore? To be honest, I don't know who buys this thing. Ooh, Goat looks a bit cliffy. But Goat is oh my god. I just can't. I can't. Look at that wick. But Ondo's pretty strong, but that is a they're all about 27 to the mid. Ah, that looks okay. Pendle looks a bit iffy. Yeah, Pendle looks a bit iffy. Tau looks stupid at the moment. Tau looks really good at the moment. It needs to hold that 55-day though. But yeah, everything else looks really. Yeah, everything else looks a bit worrying, breath. A bit worrying. What doesn't look iffy? Tap me up, man. Is this guy gonna talk or what? Yeah, you're right. I think he's waiting for the end of the market close. This guy might drop something. This guy might drop something. Oh man, this guy might drop something real bad. If this guy is waiting for the market close, oh my lord. He's gonna I'm expecting something very bad. Donald Trump is speaking. Oh man, please just do it. Or it might be like, oh man, China. Honestly, don't forget that massive short is open. It is open. It is open. Why are you guys making me want a short right now, man? You're like, stop it. God. I'm opening a massive long. That's what she said. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, man. I couldn't help it. We're very very happy that you have a massive long open. Um, it's it's usually something you're born with. Uh, bro, can you you look at the? Oh, okay, Chris Moore is here. Okay. Uh, what's this? My soul is meeting with the underworld sooner than next. Whoa. Okay. All right. You're saying conflicting things. All charts look the same. So if you're saying it's cliffy, then how can we still be bullish? No. So medium term, I'm bullish. Medium term, I'm bullish. But I would say what I would say is that what I would say is that right now, uh, things look quite. I like the way we laugh when we lose money. That's how I do it, man. I would say medium term, end of October. End of October, I feel like I think it'll be bullish. The one up to the end of the year, I think it's going to be nuts. What medium term? No. By the end of the year, I would say I think there's going to be a run up to the end of the year, going into next year. I mean, I said that a month ago. But yeah, I think he is waiting for the market to close. Oh man. Oh man. I mean, all I'm gonna say is oh, he's here, he's here, the man is here.
Dramatically slash the cost of IVF and the treatment.
Wait.
Fertility drugs.
Say crypto.
Way down. I want to thank Libby Horn, who is the Senior Vice President of Fertility of EMD Sereno. So I want to thank you. Let's see.
Yeah. Can you guys hear the screen?
Thank you, Libby, very much. And let me also thank the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., whose wife.
Everyone's waiting for nothing burger.
To say that she's. I'm not going to ever get into an argument with her.
Is that better?
You heard that a long time ago. She did a great job, actually. Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick. Thank you, Howard. Secretary of Labor Lori Chavez DeRima. Thanks, Lori. Howard, thanks. CMS Administrator Dr. Mehmet Oz, who's a fantastic guy, and he's done really
Can't believe
well.
Dr.
FDA
Oz is
Commissioner
here.
Marty McCary. Thank you, Marty.
Now there's an echo. Oh wait. Oh,
Senator
1
Katie
second.
Britt, who got me started with this whole thing when she called up to say there was a bad ruling by a judge, right?
Is that better?
We got to do something, sir, and we did it very quickly. Probably in 24 hours it was done. Congressman Richard Hudson.
Is there still an echo?
Guy and his wife Renee. Richard, hi Richard. And advocate Samantha Bush, who's a very respected person. For years, American couples struggling with infertility have faced crushing.
Why is
costs
Dr.
in
Oz
their
there?
quest
Wasn't
to
that the
start
guy
a
who said
family.
that,
IVF is among the most
like
expensive
shilajit
treatments of all.
root will give you,
A single
like, make your hair
round
grow again?
IVF in the United States can cost up to $25,000, can actually go a lot higher than that. And many couples require multiple rounds for a successful pregnancy. A major reason for these high prices is the excessive cost of the drugs involved. The number one fertility drug used in IVF is currently 700% more expensive in the United States than the rest of the world. And you know, we're ending all of that. It's called favored nations, and we're ending it, and we're ending it pretty fast. Nobody thought we'd be able to do it, and we've done it. drugs are going to come down. Drug
Yeah, it's the
prices are coming
same. It's the same.
down 400%,
It's the same
200%,
press conference. I get it.
600%, numbers that nobody's ever
I
seen
get it.
before. Great for Medicare, Medicaid, even Social Security. Great for everything, I think, Dr. Oz. So it's something.
Why is Dr. Oz there, man?
I'm bugging him and Bobby all the time.
1 second. Let me show you. 1 second.
And we're doing really good, Bobby. So
Didn't
really
Dr. Oz have
other
some of the most
countries are agreeing to it, because
insane
if they don't, we
claims?
put
1 second.
tariffs on them. And then they agree. So it's amazing. It's amazing how that worked out. But as an example, in London, you'd buy a certain drug for $130, and even less than that, I guess, $88 as of a count a month ago. And in New York, you pay $1,300 for the same thing. So now we're going to be paying
Yeah, because there's NHS here, bruv.
$1,500. You'll be paying about $150.
We don't pay for drugs here. The NHS gives it to us.
Favorite nations. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And we've been ripped off by the whole world for a long period of time. One of the most popular fertility drugs.
So what happens here, you know what I mean? Healthcare and stuff.
$5,000 per cycle.
You know that stuff you guys pay like thousands of dollars for like, you know.
As a result of these
You know, to
unsustainable prices,
look at like a
70%
spot or
of the
something.
Employers do not offer insurance that covers IVF. Therefore, most couples with fertility challenges are paying these costs entirely out of their own pockets, which is not really possible to do. Oh, look who we have. Look at that, the great Maria Bartiromo. I didn't know, did you get put into the regular pool pack? That's very good. Yeah, that's good. Nice to see you. I'm doing an interview with her in a little while.
What are we watching, right? That was so uncomfortable. Why do I feel so uncomfortable?
Always dreamed about. That's why today I'm pleased to announce that after extensive
That's how Donald Trump flirts with the woman.
largest drug manufacturer in the world has agreed to provide massive discounts to all fertility drugs they sell in the United States, including the most popular drug of all, the IVF drug.
Man, that felt weird.
F. So it's Gonal-F. Is that a proper pronunciation? Close enough?
Where are you watching that here? You
As
can
part
see
of
it. If you
this
go here, you'll see it.
agreement, EMD Serrano will list the
Crazy, we pay
fertility drugs
huge
online
taxes.
at
That's why
TrumpRx.gov
medicine is cheaper.
at very, very heavily reduced
I mean, okay,
prices.
we do pay
Prices
we do pay a lot of taxes. Yeah.
And ultimately,
I
that's
see you
because
later.
of the
No problem, man.
regulations.
Thank you for coming
In
here.
addition, the
Is that
FDA will
fluff?
be working
Appreciate
with
it.
the company
He's waiting for the market to
expedite
close to
review
drop.
and
Yeah, I think
approval
I
of
think so.
fertility IVF drug,
I think
and
so.
Currently, it's selling in Europe.
Wait,
It's
should I have?
Pergovirus. Pergovirus. And that's a sound nice name. Pergovirus. Why can't you name them nice, simple names? Nice, easy names. Doesn't matter. If it works, that's all we care about, right? Upon approval, this drug would directly compete against a much more expensive option that currently has a monopoly in the American market, and this will bring down costs very significantly. And the other one's
I mean,
gonna have to
this
come
is
down.
deflationary. I'll give you that.
Finally,
I'll tell you
EMD
one thing.
Serrano
Like,
has agreed that all future drugs and everything that it develops and sells in the United States will be offset at most favored nation prices. I've been after this for a long time, and we started the process.
overnight
in the
trading
last
about to go
administration, and
parabolic to the
we had a little thing
downside.
called COVID that came
We'll
up.
see.
We had to focus
A
on
lot of
that.
people
Did a
pointing in
good
that
job on
direction.
that, too.
It's
And
not
they'll bring
looking
a significant portion of the
super
drug
great, but
manufacturing back to the United States. So they're going to bring it largely back into the United States, and that's for a lot of reasons, but primarily because of the election result, November 5th, and maybe most importantly because of the tariffs, because if they do it here, there are no tariffs. So we're going to be very close, I think, by the end of this year. We're going to be very close to $20 trillion in investment. As an example, the Biden administration
Trump is untrustworthy.
had less than $1 trillion.
I mean, you could say that.
Substantially less than
Okay.
$1 trillion for 4 years, Maria. Can you imagine? 4 years, less than one. We're going to break $20 trillion of investment, and we're already over $17 trillion, and that's in 8 months. Can you believe that? And he was at less than $1 trillion. And
I mean,
in
he is the
addition to
president
that,
of
he
the
opened
United
borders,
States. He's
allowing
going to try
millions of
and
people to pour in
point
water.
towards all the things that are
Was the
supposed to
worst
be, looking good.
in history.
Training
By
trillion,
far.
training trillion.
As a result
He's
of
moved
these
from billions to
actions,
trillions.
the per cycle cost of drugs used in IVF will fall by an estimated 73%.
Look, all these things are really actually really good. They are actually deflationary for the U.S. economy. I will say that. You guys need to understand that medical costs in the USA is one of the it's all the way up there. It's one of the highest the highest issue. You know what I mean? Like
my first term, I was so proud of myself because I was the first president in 28 years where drug prices went down for the year. And you know what they went down? 1/8 of 1%. But I was so 1/8 of 1%. Now I'm getting them down, Maria.
is there a reason why
800%.
she's anyway?
Some
Doesn't matter.
cases even more than that. It's hard to believe. But I was proud.
What's
I
that?
said,
Oh,
"Oh,
all right.
wow, I'm the first one." 1/8 of 1%, and I was proud of that. Now I realize.
I appreciate giving the Orange Man some credit. Yeah, no, I mean like it's. I say how I see it. Just a waste of time. Yeah, but sometimes wasting time is a good thing to do. As European, I still cannot comprehend how you could re-elect that guy.
All of the people involved in
I mean, he does get things done. I'll tell you that.
crowning achievement of their agenda for fertility health.
Trump is a G sometimes. He is. I think he's a G most of the time, to be honest. And that's the problem.
Many things we're doing today. We're also taking historic steps to vastly expand access to insurance coverage for fertility care, including IVF, something that
You think
as
he's trying to crush the
was
dollar
not covered,
100%.
effective immediately for the first time
100% he's
ever.
trying to do that.
We will make it legal for companies to offer supplemental insurance plans specifically for fertility. That's never been done before. We're signing it in today with what we
At the same time, the guy's government shut down over the healthcare.
Just as they get,
Hey, PB and Jerry,
dental
can you
insurance,
stop
they get
like
fertility insurance
talking
for
about
the
facts
first
and stuff?
time.
Donald
So
Trump's
I
on the
don't know,
screen.
I don't know how
Facts
well
are
these
a
things covered.
facts are a fluid
The
thing with him,
Democrats
right?
like to
Let's
take
not
credit
be
for all of
ridiculous
the
here.
things we do. We do the things and they take the credit. But
Where's
I figure
gold?
if
One
you do
second.
enough
Where's
of
gold?
these, eventually people are going to figure it out. The Democrats have done nothing. This will make all fertility
I want to see
care,
if
including
gold
IVF,
rises
far
at the
more
moment he starts
affordable and
speaking. That's actually
accessible.
hilarious.
And by providing coverage at every step of the way, it will reduce the number of people who ultimately need to resort to IVF because couples will be able to identify and address problems early. The result will be healthier pregnancies, healthier babies, and many more beautiful American children. It's a big factor. It's a big deal. I'm asking all employers to make these new fertility benefit options available to their employees immediately. The initiatives I've just announced are the boldest and most significant actions ever taken by any president to bring the miracle of life into more American homes. And I will say Katie was great. As you know, she's a great senator from Alabama. She's the first one that told me about this. I had not known too much about it, and we worked very rapidly together, didn't we, though? We had everything passed, and Alabama then took care of it and passed it within a week. Everything was done.
Steve.
Really was something. So I want to thank Katie, Brett. There's no deeper happiness and joy of raising
We can't
children,
afford
and now
kids.
millions of Americans struggle
But if
with
you want
infertility will
to,
have
right?
a new
Look,
chance
Justin,
to
if you
share
want to,
the
and you want IVF,
experience of them all.
it's a lot
So I'd
cheaper
like
now,
to
right?
Thank all of the people
It's
that
after
are
you have the
here,
kid,
and,
it's
we'll
not good.
start with
Things are
Dr.
bad.
Oz and,
But if you want to,
Ms. Horn, we'll go through the list and
things
we'll
are looking up.
listen.
Yes, that's
And
not a big
yesterday
issue
I
here.
did this, and I stood for
They
about
do
an
have
hour
jobs
and a half as
on
people spoke.
the other will
And I
take.
said,
Yeah,
this time I'm sitting
Trump
right there.
equals let's
And I'm gonna
end
watch
Ukraine
you.
war in
I
one
stood
day.
for an
If
hour and a
I'm
half
president,
like
I'm
this,
still.
and I said, you gotta be
Yeah.
kidding. Here we go.
Hey,
It
it's
was
like
one
saying
after another, and it
I'm
was
going for a
wonderful listening
pint,
to 'em.
right?
But I said, if I
And you
have to do
come back,
this
you're like,
every day,
oh,
should I
you like the
stand or
pints
sit?
this big.
Thank you, Bob.
It's a very big pint
Please, Dr. Oz.
because two book going to raise a kid.
Mr. President, I'm going to
That's
jump in
cheap,
here
man.
real quick. I want to start by thanking President Trump. Sir, from the very first phone call we ever had, your support was strong. It was steadfast. It was unwavering. And because of you, millions
This is-
of Americans are going to have a greater opportunity to bring the greatest gift in
This is
life.
really uncomfortable.
Your support,
This
your
is so
administration's
uncomfortable.
support, it's a game changer. All of us here today are aligned.
Why is he gone and
This
sit
is
down
a
on the chair?
celebration of life. It's a celebration of parents. It's a celebration of families. And it's a celebration for those people who want to one day be
This
parents
is
themselves.
this is not
I
good.
think every
This-
parent's
I feel really uncomfortable right now.
That the greatest gift that God has ever given me is the ability to be a mom. We want more people to have that opportunity. We want to make that easier and more affordable. IVF is what makes the difference. for
So wait,
many
let me
families that are
just
facing-
I want this to be clear.
So you've seen the numbers. It's either
This whole
1
press
in 3
conference
couples
is about
or
IVF.
some
Is
people
that
say
what
as
he's
much
trying to
as 1 in
say?
6
So
are actually experiencing
so he
issues with
tweets
fertility.
about
It's 9% of males.
a
and at least
full-on
11%
trade
of
tariff
females that are
clash
facing
with
these challenges
China.
as they work to build their family.
but
The
IVF
recommendations today
takes a
President
full
Trump
conference.
has
Is
set
that
forth are going to
am I
expand
missing
IVF
something here?
coverage to nearly 1 million more families, and they're going to drive down cost significantly.
Are we
Mr.
missing
President,
something here?
This is the most pro-IVF thing that any president in the history of the United States.
Dr.
of
Els is
America
a
has
good. Hey, this is full
And Mr.
communist vibe,
President,
man.
it's
It
your
really is.
resolution.
It's
You
really
are the
uncomfortable what I'm
party
seeing
of
right
people,
now.
The party of parents. We are the party of families. This is why
Like, Donald
Senator
Trump
Cruz
is
and I
looking
worked
at her
to get
going,
every
"I could have a baby
single
with you."
Republican senator to sign on and say that they supported nationwide
Hey, man.
access to IVF.
Hey,
And just
Hey, lady.
for the record, IVF
You wanna-
is legal
you want a baby?
and accessible in all 50 states.
you want
And President Trump
you want a
taking
baby?
this action today to lower cost, to bring these issues to the forefront, and to enact solutions for people working
Sorry,
to start
I
their
can't-
families.
Like,
I want
he's
you to
full
know
on
it's
checking her out, man. This is so uncomfortable. Oh my god.
But this
Oh
isn't the
my
only
god, it's
thing
so
that you've done
uncomfortable right
to
now.
prove that we're the
Look at
party
it,
of
like, yeah.
families. If you look at the working family tax cut, guys,
God,
we
sorry.
made sure that hard-working parents were front and center in that legislation. You know, whether it was
Is
child
Dr. Oz
tax
okay?
credits being expanded and made
Why is he
permanent,
there?
whether it
He's
was
like the
Trump
biggest
tax
kook in the
that
whole
changed
entire
the
world.
game for so many
I was reading up
parents.
some of his claims.
Or
Like,
whether
check this
it
out.
was
I'll tell you some of
childcare.
his amazing
So for
claims he said.
decades,
All right.
we have heard Democrats talk
He was-
about childcare.
He's
President
become.
Trump
He was number
actually
one on the
took action
wackiest medical
on the affordability
doctors
and
of
accessibility
2024.
of childcare. We know that 1 in 4 families say that they hesitate to have more children because of the cost and because of childcare cost. For the first time, this man actually took steps to change the dynamics for hardworking parents. So of the 3 tax credits that he
All right, I want to do a wait. Okay, I want to do a poll. I want to do a poll, right? But I'm not gonna say what the poll is. I want you guys to just answer. I'm gonna do a poll. 1 second. I need to do a poll.
So President Reagan was in office.
1
the last
second.
time anybody
This,
did
this might
anything
take some time though,
But
if I
you
can find out
changed
how
the
to do
game
it.
on that, and I was
1 second.
proud
How
to
do I
lead
do a
that
poll?
effort
All right, there's a
in the
poll.
Senate.
How do I?
And so on behalf of moms and dads, on behalf of grandparents and sisters and aunts and uncles and brothers and people who are looking to
Okay.
expand their family, we say thank you. Thank you for all you do to support families in this country and make a healthier environment and an easier one for us to grow the very most important thing. God bless.
So nice, thank you.
All right. Here's the poll.
So let's set the stage. Put it in perspective, 2 weeks ago, as President Trump alluded, a leading U.S. drug manufacturer came into this room and agreed to do something none of us thought was possible.
All right, it's a 5-minute poll. I want everyone's understanding of whether, like, you know what I mean?
global leader in the pharmaceutical
The
sector,
Paul's
came
there.
to this office, made
That's
the
what I'm
same
gonna
kind of
say.
commitment for most favored nation pricing, again, because the president...
I feel like it's definitely 100%, bro.
The fact that he was calling Secretary Kennedy and me quite a bit, he definitely was, with great insights into the process and would not hold back. But I think what you're seeing today is something even larger. It's larger because we're now showing...
Trump was born as an IVF child, it seems like it. No, I don't think he was an IVF child.
Perhaps the
No.
most important MFN opportunity at all, because it's about procreation. It's about babies. It turns out that MFN is a tool for a lot of things, and it goes without saying that you get the drug pricing down, but lots of other business necessities become possible when that occurs. So Secretary Kennedy and I, who's a wonderful leader, talk frequently about family.
Cheaper IVF, more exit liquidity.
As well, is because they have large families and they take pride in the joy that it gives us. But
Any
many
alt season
families,
will be
Senator
back
alluded,
to
do
break
not
even.
have the
Yeah.
ability to have children. But it turns
Crypto
out
feels
there's
quite
about 1 in
desperate
3
at the moment.
families, a much higher number, that
It
don't
feels
have the
desperate at the
number of
moment
babies they
because
desire.
Donald Trump
They're underbabied.
is doing his
So,
best to
this president committed to address that
destroy
in
the dollar.
campaign, and he is delivering on that today in a way I don't think anyone thought was possible. We're opening the door with MFN pricing and tariffs that supported Secretary Lutnick with a new approach to make reproductive medicine more affordable for Americans. Now, I know what you're all thinking, and you're probably right, there are going to be a lot of Trump babies. I think that's probably a good thing. But it turns out the fundamental creative force in society is about making babies.
That's
It's about
funny in a
creating.
different way.
And this country, the one that President Trump is leading so
I'm definitely
beautifully,
sure there's a lot of
is
Trump
being
babies.
A country of abundance, not scarcity. To have abundance, you have to address the fact that we had 3.6
Where is
million
Oprah?
babies
I don't
last
know.
year, which is beautiful. 3.6 million miracles. That's 500,000 less babies than we would ideally have had, even to replace our current population. Building on the success of the last 2 weeks, our team, led by the head of
genuinely,
Chris Klump, who's standing over
genuinely,
there, and Hernandez have negotiated a
What is going on right
MFN
now?
deal to reduce the cost of IVF drug prices by $2,200.
I mean,
a
it's
cycle.
a.
That's nearly half of the price.
How long has this been going on for?
The most prescribed drug in this
Good evening,
category
Alvarez.
in
I'm
America,
again late because of
made
the
by Indy
night shift
Serrano.
mission. What did I miss
Subscribed
this
over
time?
here.
When I
You'll
see
notice
Trump in
that
your life, I
President
get
Trump,
something
these are
ridiculous.
discounted from
Oh no, something ridiculous is
$242
happening.
to
Just not in the
$10.
way
I don't
that
know
you
what the
expect
math
it
is
to
on that.
happen.
We can't even calculate it. It's a lot. It's too high to calculate without a more studied approach. But I give it up there because that number of $10 will apply for every American who earns less than $115,000 a year. That's 70% of the American people. The remaining
Look here,
folks
not
who
the time
are able
of the
to make
moment, yeah,
more
yeah.
will have to pay a tiny bit more, but it's
I
still
say it's
most
connected
favored
to the
nation
government
pricing,
shutdown.
no
Republicans
different
can
from what
justify
the
decreasing
Europeans
medical
are
budget. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
willing
look,
to pay. Now, to make this deal happen, Chris and Inma had to do something special. They had to actually not just get the drug price down, but get the middlemen to let it go as well. And Mr. President, we've met with the middlemen in the past. They're now joining the MFN movement. I want to thank Express Scripts Freedom Pharmacy and then CVS's Specialty Pharmacy because they were willing to stand up and do the right thing for the American people by
What?
answering the
Look at the
president's
poll.
call and slashing their prices.
Actually,
Now, this announcement also encompasses a
100%.
Marty McCary, and Marty McCary is, of course, the leader of the FDA, but he's had
100%.
efforts to accelerate their approval of innovative medicines that will
God.
further reduce the price and make this whole process more seamless for the American people. Now, you're about to
The way
hear
that gold
about
is
a
going up
spectacular
is
program
truly
that's been alluded to.
ridiculous.
But one of the architects of that program, Heidi Overton,
It's
Deputy
truly
Director of the
ridiculous
White
at this
House
present
Domestic
moment.
Policy Council, is going to take us through the exciting details of what this is going to offer for the American people, especially those who are in the workforce. But first, we think you should hear from Libby Horn. Libby is EMD Serrano's head of fertility. She brings both professional expertise. And
This
a
could
personal
be a
connection
tweet.
to
Why are
this
we
work. She
watching
has
this?
three
I'm sorry. I mean, I
and she
don't want to
has
be
personally
horrible, but I
benefited
feel like this is
from
such a
reproductive
complete
medicine
waste
that
of
shaped
time.
her
It's out of
family,
this world.
And her company made today's
Can we fast
spectacular
forward it?
pricing possible. Libby.
Thank you, Dr. Oz.
Okay. I want to see Trump's face.
Today, we gather on this national stage to celebrate a
She looks,
historic step forward
she looks
in
like a bit of
expanding
Trump.
access to fertility treatments for those who need it most. Mr. President, thanks to your leadership and the
Ba-da-da.
tireless efforts of your team, this is a momentous day
Ba-da-da-da-da.
for Americans who struggle.
Down, 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 down.
Infertility is on the rise in our country. 1 in 8 couples face
Sorry.
infertility. This isn't just a number. It's real lives, dreams, and aspirations of hardworking Americans. The teacher who
100%. Wow, 100%. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seemed that way.
For children of her own. The firefighter who puts his life on the line, but can't create the life he wants at home. The consequences of these challenges can take significant tolls.
Is she a Trump?
Some of you watching today have given
Not
up
yet.
or are frustrated because access to IVF treatments has been out of reach.
Dog, I keep going out for this. Hey,
That's why expanding
hey,
access to
hey.
IVF has been an issue of great
You come to see
importance
me,
to the president.
not some Trump baby.
He made
Maybe.
this clear in his
Trump baby,
executive
maybe.
order declaring
Soon.
the administration's
Watch his
goal
face.
of supporting American families by enabling access
Right?
and eliminating barriers to IVF.
Trump is the IVF program.
Today, EMD Serrano is proud to help
He's-
President Trump deliver on his
He's the one that
Thanks to the president's leadership,
Sorry.
EMD Serrano has worked
Oh, man.
alongside distributors and other partners
So
to help
dumb.
more families have access to services and innovations that are consistent with other countries.
just say crypto. Just say
Through our
crypto,
partnership
baby.
with the administration,
Can crypto get
we are proud
IVF?
to announce that Americans will have access to our leading IVF
I need a drink.
therapies for an 84% discount off list prices.
Sorry, Patty. I fully appreciate
Thank you.
that my line of comedy is not, anyway, you know what I mean. I apologize.
For
I
more
forgot
than
that we
40
have.
years, EMD
Anyway.
Serrano has been a global leader in fertility.
Let's keep it PG.
Our science was instrumental in the birth of the
Do
first
you have any
IVF
idea
baby
where
in the US,
the limit for gold
and we
currently
helped to bring
lies?
more than 6 million babies into the world since then.
Uh,
Our purpose is to help create, improve, and prolong life.
I
That means
just press them on
discovering
wearing
more
full
medicines and bringing them
full
to
price
patients
discovery.
faster.
It depends on the
FDA Commissioner McCary
the volatility index
has made it a
and just
priority to
the
ensure
market
that
calming down.
Americans have access to the world's most
I don't think
innovative
5K. I think more than
treatments
5K.
as quickly as possible. To that end, EMD Serrano is filing
Crypto
a new
needs
IVF
ICU,
therapy
yeah.
called Pergoveris.
Crypto just needs
for
Donald Trump
review
stop having
under the FDA
stop having a
Commissioner's
fight
National
with
Priority Voucher Program. If
China.
approved, Pergoveris would combine two key reproductive hormones in synergy, designed to mimic reproductive physiology. This therapeutic option could mean fewer injections, fewer copays, and lower self-pay cost, all of which make a real difference in the IVF patient experience.
All right, I have another
In
one.
closing, on behalf of EMD Serrano,
Okay, I have another
I
poll.
want to send my
right.
heartfelt thanks
Forgive
to
me for
President
this
Trump
poll, all right? Just forgive me. Just forgive me.
and the entire administration for their
Just forgive
leadership
me.
and vision in this critical area of healthcare. Together, we will make a difference in the lives of countless families across this nation and uphold our long-standing legacy of creating life. Thank you.
Mr. President, thank you for your bold leadership that's allowed our teams to go far beyond what anyone thought was possible. On behalf of the Domestic Policy Council and Vince Haley here, we would like to also thank all the agency partners and the stakeholders that we worked
God,
with
that's
to get
such
to
a
the
stupid
solution
question.
today that will make a real impact for
In the
families.
meantime, we can afford
Specific holidays, historic
health
actions,
insurance.
4 in
Yes,
total that you see
Patty.
are made
If you need
possible in
IVF,
coordination
not
with
health
all of the
insurance,
White House
just IVF.
and 7
In
agencies, many of who are represented
in
here,
exact
and their teams who work tirelessly.
to be very specific.
As you described, Mr. President, the current system isn't working.
You cannot.
7 in
Okay,
10
I mean,
Americans don't have coverage
just
to IVF. They face high costs and uncertain outcomes. And there's intense demand
IBS.
for fertility benefits. 65% of Americans say that they would leave
Did
their
Trump
current
talk
job
already? Yeah,
just because of fertility
yeah.
benefits. So you
Need
asked us
IVF,
to
go to
lower
Turkey. Yeah,
costs
that's
and
also
to
true.
fix the broken
I don't know
incentives in
what to
healthcare.
do with my trades
In
right now.
addition
It's so
to
dumb.
lowering the
Everything,
cost of
everything
drugs
is
by
really,
73%
really
or
dumb.
$2,200 per cycle, which, if you missed it,
Like, it's
most
really,
people
really dumb
require
at the
2 or
moment.
3 cycles. So it's significant savings for families. I'm
Gold
also
is
gonna
just not
briefly outline
stopping.
the new solution for coverage.
The way that
This
it's
is a new
climbing,
fertility
it is
benefit option that
actually
employers can immediately
joke.
offer to their employees starting today. This afternoon, the Departments of Labor, Health and Human Services, and Treasury will be releasing guidance that, for the first
Rezago.
time,
I
creates a
appreciate it,
legal
man.
pathway for
Top 2K,
employers
you're
to
awesome.
offer fertility
Appreciate it.
benefit packages to people that need them.
Gold's the
similar
new
to
meme
how
coin.
dental,
It is full
vision,
meme coin territory.
And life insurance are currently offered.
They're talking about
Followed
reproductive
up by a
healthcare. Yep.
regulation. These benefits can address the continuum of fertility needs.
That's exactly
From
what's
the root
going on right
causes
now.
of IVF, which Secretary Kennedy is working on very hard at HHS.
Welcome to crypto, everybody. Welcome to crypto.
Sorry,
It's exciting.
yeah. It'll be a coordinated package that does not exist
Super exciting right now.
insurance today.
Here we
It'll
go,
make it easy
guys.
For employers, including including
It's gonna
small
get
and
crazy.
mid-sized employers, to compete
She
for
said
talented
memes.
employees. Currently, many small businesses cannot afford to
Woo!
offer fertility
Roller
benefits.
coaster.
This is making it possible for them to offer benefits the same way that large companies like Amazon and others offer benefits. This is a pro-family benefit expansion that will transform clinical outcomes by addressing fragmented coverage and care. I'm a physician by training, and it's very important that we have high-quality care. Fertility benefit companies are poised to offer packages that have reported so far roughly 25% higher live birth rates for those that seek care.
Just
compared
announced
to
the
those that
healthcare
don't
coin
have
already.
benefits. They also report fewer cycles
Yeah,
to achieve
exactly.
pregnancy,
And very bullish on this
natural
one.
pregnancy rates
Gold is
through
doing
better care
absolute
before using
ridiculous
IVF,
things.
and reduced chance of miscarriages, a 21% reduction in miscarriage rate. Leading physicians in the field have also relayed that these types of benefits significantly improve the patient and doctor
Did Jamal go
experience,
to
allowing both to focus
practice
on
yesterday?
care
I don't know.
rather than navigating the bureaucracy.
Reproductive healthcare
impacts
is that
are very
America's
personal.
biggest problem at the moment.
Here with us
Yes.
today are my good friends, Congressman Richard Nixon
Guys,
of North Carolina.
IVF
and
coin just did
Renee
3x.
Hogan. Both have worked in public service for years, including Renee
Instantaneous
for all 4
launch.
years of your past administration, Mr. President.
Apparently.
Struggled with infertility. Today they have a
I
beautiful
think
son
Donald
who take
Trump.
pride and joy
All right, I'm getting
in
this
an
now.
amazing
Every
boy.
time,
But they
does Alvarez
also
believe in
suffer
alt season? Yes, I do.
multiple losses throughout
Every
their
time
fertility journey, something that is very common.
Donald Trump is going to do a press conference
Too
out
many
of
people
nothing,
go through
I'm almost
the hard,
certain
arduous
that
process
it's going to
of
be
IVF
a
and still
puff
result in
piece
miscarriage.
on himself.
So today, your option is not only
That's what I would
saving
say.
money, it's going to improve the quality of care significantly. This new benefit option simultaneously represents the greatest opportunity to expand coverage of IVF that the federal government has ever taken, while also improving the care delivered. Additionally, and very importantly, it gives employers maximum flexibility to design benefits that are consistent with their
With
values.
2 months left.
Put simply, this new fertility benefit option means lower costs
I,
and more healthy babies.
I don't understand what you mean by that. In
So today,
propose
this
down,
announcement,
crypto
we are
up.
realigning the industry towards the simple metric of more healthy babies at lower costs. I would now like to introduce Samantha Bush, the wife of NASCAR driver Kyle Busch, who's been a leading advocate for IVF access and affordability.
Would you recommend Monero? I've been collecting for a year now and being good so far.
Hello, everyone. My husband Kyle and I battled.
If you want to
infertility
get
for
any
over a
form
decade
of
before being
mortgage
blessed
or
with our two
debt, I would
beautiful
not buy
children,
any Monero.
Preston, who's
That's
10,
my
and our
own
daughter
my own
Lennox, who's
humble
now
opinion.
3. But our journey was
Why are
long and
Americans
painful.
eating like their healthcare is
We
free?
faced 6 rounds of IVF, multiple miscarriages.
Hey,
multiple
IVF
cycles,
is
and countless
cheaper
moments of
now.
heartbreak. We faced the roller coaster of
God, I
hope
wonder
and
who did her
devastation
nose
that
job.
So many families know all too well.
Sorry.
Through it all, we held on to faith,
Bored,
each
of
other,
the-
and the belief that somehow,
100%. Really?
someday,
The one in the blue as
God would
well?
turn our
Oh,
pain
wow.
into purpose.
I thought no.
We also saw firsthand the
DXY
staggering
is tanking.
financial
Yep.
burden that comes with infertility
DXY is
treatments.
tanking. Board of the
Sitting in the waiting
presidency
room
talk.
of our
Oh my
fertility
God, sorry.
clinic, we overheard another
Man,
couple
harsh.
quietly say
Yeah,
that
the DXY
money
is tanking,
was
but
the
gold.
only
It's
thing
all going
standing
into
in
gold.
their way of having their
All of
family.
it.
In that moment, Kyle and I
So we're
looked at each
basically
other,
waiting
and
and
we
hoping
knew
that
God
Trump
was
is going to
planting a
drop
seed in
anything
our
relevant.
hearts, a calling to
Basically.
take action.
There will be a question
In
answer.
2015,
And that question
calling
answer,
became the Bundle of Joy
I
Fund,
promise you,
a
is going to
nonprofit
have
foundation
nothing to do with
dedicated to
IVF.
providing financial assistance to couples
Nothing.
struggling with infertility. What began as a small act of faith has now grown.
I think
into
towards
something
December
far
we're going
greater
to
than
be
we
we're
could
going to have
ever
a
imagine.
real rally towards that
To
time for
date,
sure.
we've granted over $2 million directly to individuals, helping them pay for their IVF treatments, and we've celebrated the birth of 108 beautiful babies through our fund.
Are we seriously
Each baby
talking
is a
about
living, breathing
100
testament
babies?
to
Is that
hope,
what we're
unity,
talking about
and
right now?
God's grace.
All season
For
20?
every
No, I
tear
think
we cried, for every shot we gave, every doctor's appointment
can't read
that
any of
ended in
those things.
disappointment, Kyle and I knew there had to be a
are we
greater
all cooked
reason.
uncle? No, I'm not uncle,
This
but
was God's
appreciate
plan
that.
for us, to use our journey to
On which
advocate,
island did
empower,
Trump
and
find
be
all
a
these
voice
propaganda
to those
Barbies?
battling in silence. Over
Found?
the past 12 years, we worked
I
hard
think,
to raise awareness, erase stigma, and bring hope
This is
to
the most
one
boring
million
announcement.
couples that will face
This can't be
infertility.
real. This is the announcement.
Infertility can be incredibly isolating.
This is the
It
guy.
can be questioning
This is
your
the
pain, your
announcement
body,
that
and your future.
he
But it
announced
can also
4
reveal a
days
strength
ago.
that you
I
never
was
knew you
like,
had inside of you.
guys,
It can deepen love. It can bring
guys,
couples closer
I have an
together,
announcement.
and it unites people
Now,
a
when I
shared
say
struggle.
this, the market is
Our
going
goal has
to
always been to show others that they are
have
not
problems,
alone.
but
There is a
believe
powerful
me, it's going to be
community
worth
of
it.
infertility warriors
IVF
behind them.
babies.
Today,
IVF.
seeing President
When you
Trump
say rally
acknowledge
end of the year, do you mean
acknowledge
up to
infertility
where
on the
we
national
have
stage
already
is
been to
profoundly
all-time highs?
moving.
I think
It's
most
a
probably
no
all-time
longer
high.
a whispered
I think it might
conversation
break all-time
behind
high.
closed doors. It is
It's
a
actually mad
recognized,
annoying. It's so
validated struggle
annoying.
that
It's
so many
unbelievable.
families have to endure. His
Move the
leadership
market out of it.
reminds
Show
us
them
that
your
those in
power.
positions of power
No.
can make
Unfortunately, I'm
real
married
and
now.
lasting
Then
changes
my
for
married.
generations to
No, she's
come.
the only one that can see my
Their
power.
willingness to bring this issue forward shows that they not only hear our community, but they truly care about us.
Forget I said that. That's
Thank
not
you, Mr.
that.
President, and to your
Maybe
family
they
for
just do
shining a
it.
light on infertility
No, man.
and for standing by couples like
Ma-
Kyle and I. For standing by
Maybe
couples
until the
who
markets
only
are closed,
want to
then
hear
the
the
big
words
orange is
"Mommy
going
and
to.
Daddy,"
Actually, how long
who
until
wanna
the market
watch our
closes?
children open their Christmas presents on Christmas morning.
Who?
Who
1 second.
want to see the world anew through the joy
And the
in
market's
their kids'
closed.
eyes.
Market closed well
Your
though.
acknowledgement
The market
honors
closed really
the
not
power
really
of
well.
Family, faith, and love, the very values that make America the greatest country in the world. It's proof that when promises are made and promises are kept, lives are changed forever. Thank you, Mr. President.
Forget. Well, gold market cap is way bigger. Their trading volumes aren't that far apart. Gold moves 150, 100, 200 billion a day. Crypto often not 50 billion a day. Yeah.
What a job you're doing.
It's more speculative. That's why.
Yeah, say a few words.
Baby.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for your vision, your commitment to our country.
All right, I'm gonna say something. All right.
The fertility rate in this country.
I literally cannot listen to this guy because of his voice. I don't want to be. I don't know what it is.
The replacement
But the
rate,
guy-
in other words, the amount of fertility that you
But the
need
guy
in order to keep your
that is the head of
population
health
even is 2.1%.
shouldn't be talking like
We
that.
are below replacement right now. That is a national security threat to our country. And we know why this is happening. And President Trump is
Like,
addressing the root causes through his MAHA agenda. Of
I know
reducing
it's
endocrine
like it's not
disruptors,
good to say, but it just
exposure
makes me feel like
chemicals that
when this guy is trying to talk to him about health, I'm just looking at him going and hearing him going.
In this country has 50% of the sperm count, 50% of the testosterone as a 65-year-old man. Our girls are hitting puberty 6 years earlier. And that's bad, but also our parents are.
He sounds like he's been smoking for decades. That's what I mean. Yeah, I know it's something else that happened. I actually don't know. Does anyone know what actually happened to his voice?
I feel that God has blessed me with that, and I can't imagine.
He has
how
some
different
rare
my life
disease
would
affecting
be
his
if I
voice
did
cords.
not
It's not
have
from
that
whiskey and
blessing.
cigars. No, I know that.
wanna
I know that, but
point
it just
out
sounds like.
also add
No,
this
man, I
morning,
can't. I can't
Harvard
read that, man.
University
Don't say that. I
released
can't
a
read that.
study that showed that the obesity rates have now climbed over 70%. And this again is for the same reason we're flooding our kids. We're poisoning mass poisoning a generation of kids with chemicals. President Trump has instructed us.
Vaccine
to
injury.
stop
Oh,
these
really? I
problems
didn't know
at the
that.
root cause. He's also recognized that there are people who are injured, people who are not living their life to the fullest, and he's addressing that. Last week, we made GLP
Right.
drugs available at most favored nation. And this week, it's IVF. I want to thank you so much for that,
Trevor.
Mr. President. I saw on an airplane the other day, you said that you didn't believe that you were going to get to heaven. You're doing God's work here. You've made peace in the Middle East, which is beyond anybody's imagination. And now you're giving millions of
God, that is-
Americans a chance to have babies. And
Oh man.
you're doing this while the government is
Oh man, that made me laugh, man.
Democrats. But this administration is not.
Man, Trev's comment was world class.
And that's because of your energy, your commitment, your vision, and I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of it.
Oh man, that made me laugh so hard. Oh man, that was a sentence.
Great job. And by the way, Kyle is
Oh, man.
fantastic. So
gosh.
he's got a lot of courage. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't care. Howard, you and I would not be good at that. We'd go about 30 miles an hour, but we'd be safe. Anyway, so thank you very much. Any questions, please?
Might as well laugh when we're getting that word. Yeah, I know.
This is a major campaign promise that you made. It was a big hot topic towards the end of the election. You're delivering on that again. I actually had a question for Secretary Kennedy or Dr. Hyde.
Here we go. This is the important part. All right, let's go.
That was really important. You talked about how this coverage option, this benefit option, gives companies the maximum flexibility to design benefits consistent to their values. I was wondering if either you or the president could expand on that and talk about why that's an important thing to understand about this program.
Thank you. It's a great question. We think that employers are best situated to know what them and their employees want to contribute
Just
to
watch
in
Donald
relation to
Trump.
their benefits.
I love watching.
employers
I
are
don't
gonna
care
be
what
able
she's
to
saying. Just
decide
watch
how to
Donald
cover
Trump.
the root causes of infertility, things like obesity, metabolic health, and other things that are impacting infertility. And also, if they want
me, it looks like he's checking her out, man.
Employees to see certain types
Look at
of
him.
doctors, and they can work with providers that are identifying the highest quality fertility providers. And so it puts them in the driver's seat. And our view is that we want employers to be.
This is so pointless. I should have just watched Emmerdale Farm. Anyway, do you think 108 is gonna hold? I don't know, honestly. Like, it's super duper. Like, it's so precarious at the moment. He's falling asleep or nodding. No, I think he's checking her out.
What you called
When does this end?
What?
couple of
I want
games.
problems.
And
I don't
today
want
you
peace.
issued, a threat against Hamas on Truth Social.
Oh.
What has changed?
And what was
since then?
said? Go ahead.
You said if they continue keep killing innocents in Gaza, that if that continues, the United
Yeah,
States
I
will
know.
go
I
after
issued a
them.
strong statement. That's right.
But they used to be gangs, and now you're saying innocents. What made you think they're innocents now?
Well, I'm looking at what's happening, and that wasn't the deal that was made, and we'll see what happens. It's calmed down. It's a tough neighborhood. We know that. We have a commitment from them, and I assume they're going to honor that commitment. I hope they do.
You know, the funny thing is that I love how everyone was like turning on Jerome Powell, and every time I watch a press conference with this guy, I am.
We have our
I would go and hug Jerome Powell and say, bro,
but,
whatever you're doing,
it's
like,
a tough
I'll make you
situation.
dinner,
They
lunch.
brought back
Just
bodies today. She
stay
brought
strong,
them
brother.
back.
Just
But,
stay strong, because
they
being in
also,
this environment,
said they're going to behave. We're going to find out if they behave. If they behave, good. If they don't behave, we'll take care of it. Yeah, please.
Following up on that, when you
I heard you
said,
say you CNN fake news. Go ahead.
Said in your post,
God.
if they kept killing people in Gaza, we would have no choice but to go in and kill them. So do you mean U.S. forces would go in and take out
No, I
Hamas?
didn't say who would go in, but somebody will go in. It's not going to be us. We won't have to. There are people very close, very nearby that will go in. They'll do the trick very easily, but under our auspices.
Could I follow up? You also posted about your call with President Putin today, and you spoke about the meeting in Hungary with him. Do you have a timeline or a date set for when?
I would say within 2 weeks or so, pretty quick. Marco Rubio is going to be meeting with his counterpart, as you know, Lavrov, and they'll be meeting pretty soon. They're going to set up a time and a place very shortly. Maybe it's already set up. They've already spoken.
yeah, Jerome
I thought it
Powell
was a very
is
good phone
like,
call. I thought very productive. But I'll be meeting with President Putin, and we'll make a determination. Tomorrow I'm meeting with President Zelensky, and I'll be telling him about the call. I mean, we have a problem.
If-
They don't get along too well, those two. And
really,
sometimes tough to have meetings, so we may do something where we're separate, but
really,
separate but equal. We'll
really.
meet and
Zelensky is not getting along with
parties,
Putin.
but this is
Really?
it's a terrible relationship the two of them have, and it's one of those things. I've seen things that nobody would believe, but this is
I mean-
one of them. So I'll be meeting. We're going to be meeting in Hungary.
It's very astute of you, bro. I mean,
Is going to be hosting,
damn.
and it's really something that's time. Last week, over 7,000 people were killed.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And you know, it doesn't affect our country. We're not losing people. We're not
He's-
losing Bobby. We're not
He's
losing.
unforgivable.
They're losing Russians, Ukrainians, mostly soldiers, for the most part, soldiers. And we think we're going to get. We hope we're going to get it stopped. I
He
thought
has
this
no
would
idea
be-
what he's talking about.
Because of my relationship with President Putin, I thought this would be very quick. And it's turned out to be, who would think I did Middle East before I did this? We did a total of 8 now, 7 and now 8. And we're going to make this number 9.
So you said you posted that there was great progress. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Was it a shift in Putin's tone? Was it something new he told you? Did he give you any message?
Yeah, he took out the Epstein files. That's what happened.
It just seems to me that,
He was like,
you know, look, it's only a field. That's all I've done in my whole life.
Epstein.
I know big deals. I do it well. I don't think any president's ever ended a war, frankly. One war, I did 8 of them, Maria.
page of Donald Trump.
But I don't know. Did Bush ever end? Do you think Biden ended a war? Biden started wars.
I think that's what changed his mind.
But do you think Biden ended any wars? No, I don't think. I don't know of anybody. That
I think that's what happened.
He ended 8 of them. Oh, it's going to be 9. I think we're going to have this one done, hopefully soon. But I'll be
Sorry.
meeting him probably over the next 2 weeks. First, Marco is going to be meeting, and the vice president, as you know, is very much involved. The whole team is.
Shut it.
involved.
Sorry,
Steve
Funky. I
Witkoff is
apologize.
involved. Yeah, please.
What did you tell him about the Tomahawks? Did you
Sorry.
tell us the Tomahawk missiles?
Sorry.
To discuss
Well, we talked about.
I'm not
it a little
saying
bit,
that's
didn't
what
say
happened.
much, But I do say to you, you know, we need Tomahawks for the United States of America too. We have a lot of them, but we need them. I mean,
I like how the IVF lot in the back are just sitting there going, "We're here for babies." What are we talking about?
Very powerful. They're very accurate. They're very good, but we need them too. So
Do we need
I
them
don't know
too?
what we can do about that.
Why do you think a second meeting with Putin now will yield different results?
Well, I think Alaska actually set a stage.
The second meeting is
And,
because
that wasn't very long
Epstein-
ago, but it set a stage.
Epstein
You have to
files.
understand, I came into this situation. I didn't start this war. This is a
the
bite
page where
deal.
Trump
And I came
and
into
the
it.
flight
It was a
logs.
mess. It could have led to World War III. In my opinion, this could have led to World War III. That won't happen. But
I mean,
it
look,
could have.
if he
So I came in, this war was raging. When
you're
I left,
laughing
this
now,
wasn't
but in
even
a
a
few
thought.
minutes it will be
For 4
crying.
years,
Ah man,
nobody
I never
talked
cry.
about
It's
it. I
alright,
spoke
whatever.
to President Putin about
Things
it.
will always
It
have a
was the apple
cycle
of
and
his
a
eye. There
route
was
and a
no-
and a
never
way
gonna be
around and all
doing
that kind of stuff. It doesn't
anything
matter.
like this. And this all went because of some really
No,
bad
I
decisions that
I
were
think
made.
honestly,
And,
honestly, I
look what
think
you have
he's
there.
going
Millions of
to
people dead. You have
I think he's
just
going
a
to
horrible,
make progress. I mean,
horrible
if he
situation. I'm
sorted
doing
out
it
what
to
we
save souls. That's all I'm
can
doing.
describe
I'm
with
not doing it for us.
with Hamas
We have an
and
ocean between us.
all that kind of stuff, I
I'm
think
doing it
we'll
also
be able to make
help
some progress.
Europe. They want to have it ended, but they're unable to.
A stop
do it.
of the
I'll be able to
Ukrainian
do it.
war
So I
would
think
be
we'll be,
massive for the market.
successful.
Like it would be
Save a lot of
absolutely
lives. It should have been
incredible.
Done. Should have never started. This would have never happened if the election weren't rigged. This would have never happened. But it did happen, and I'll get it stopped. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you mentioned a $1,300 drug at the top of this. Were you referring to the weight loss drugs?
Yeah, I was referring to Ozempic or I was heard the fat loss drug.
So those are going to be $150 out of pocket
Yeah,
for
well,
Americans.
they'll be much lower. They'll be much lower. Yeah, go ahead.
We have not negotiated those yet. We're going to be rolling these out over time. The GLP
Oh my God.
category drugs
Oz is
like
out.
Ozempic have not
Oz is
been
out.
negotiated yet.
What's the timeline for
Oz is out. Oz is out. He'll never be in this press conference ever again.
We do have, I guess, some alternatives.
The president will
What's
be
going on right now?
result, And until he is, we're not going to close those negotiations.
Oz is never coming on to a press conference ever again. You touched Donald Trump? How dare you?
Have religious objections to IVF and are already critical of this policy. What's your message to them?
I don't know about the views of that. I'm just looking to do something.
How'd you talk about complete different topics in a second?
This
it's
is
just-
very pro-life. This
I'm
is-
very
You
chatty.
can't get more pro-life than this. Please.
President, you've been talking about how this new benefit plan will also include.
How often do you stop orders? What do you mean? I mean, I put stop losses. Depends on my risk appetite.
Well, I think we're going to be doing that. Would anybody like to talk about that subject? Please.
Did you see the eye of Oz? He's like, hey, man, they sponsor me. What are you talking about?
The Department of Labor is issuing their intent today to open up the rulemaking process, again, for more flexibility. Anytime that you have a president who's leading, when you can offer more access to health care at a lower
I wish I put
rate,
stop
is a
losses, and I
benefit
always
to
put
the
it, no
American
matter
people
what.
and to the end user, and
There's
that's
always been
exactly
another
what he's
opportunity
doing.
if you get it
So
wrong.
you heard before that through the Q&A, guidance that was issued today with the other agencies that will give guidance to our employers and the employees.
Should I sell my
about what the
Bitcoin? And I
flexibility
can't
is,
give you that
and then
advice,
again,
man.
opening
That's
that
up to your
rulemaking
risk profile.
process for further determination of the access that can be had offered in those benefits for all different types of healthcare access.
Stop
is
order.
the goal.
It's very similar, man. Stop loss and stop orders are the same
I
thing.
like this better. They can do better than me. Yeah, please. Good job, Larry. You know, you're doing a fantastic job. I shouldn't tell,
Yes?
I won't say it, that, I will not say that she was recommended by the Teamsters. Can you believe it?
How do we
And
get
she's
from
turned out to be a
reproductive
gem.
health care to tomahawks or
Absolute
Ozempic
gem.
now?
You're doing a great job. Thank you.
No, no, no.
Mr. President, John Bolton was just
Do
indicted.
you think we can see your deal-making skills applied to the government shutdown?
No problem, mate. Love you so. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, look, I mean, all we want to do is just extend. We don't want anything. We just want to extend, live with the deal that they had. They want to spend $1.5 trillion on illegal immigrants, and they want to destroy health care for everyone else.
I was
That's
just
crazy.
glad he gets the trade
People
order
that are here
before
illegally,
Trump
They want to
speaks.
spend $1.5 trillion. So we're just not going to do it. No, we have to take care of our health care. Now, we're doing that today, and we're doing it with, favored nations,
You
most
just-
favored nations.
Come on.
Your costs are going to be dropping
Come on.
greatly. And I'm
Come
really
on.
I'm really happy that it's at the beginning of my administration. Because I did
Alright, he
insulin,
just
and
be-
got
he
it
knows
down
I'm
to
gonna pick him up.
$25.
Like,
But
do you
it
place a
doesn't
limit
kick
or
in. It didn't kick in
the
for 2
above
years by
and below?
statute, so it couldn't kick in.
No,
I
you
said,
look at
"Boy, I
the.
hope I win this election, because if I don't, somebody else is going to take credit for it, Bobby. And sure
How many
as can
accounts do you
be,
have on
Biden
TikTok?
said, he didn't
Oh
even know
no!
what the hell was happening.
If it's with my name on it and
And it
things
was a
like that,
hard thing
it's
for me to
they're
do.
all fakes, man.
I got
I only have
insulin
one.
way
I actually have
down.
two.
What was it before that?
This
It
one
was-
and
it was just
there's another one.
massive. It was impossible to afford.
But I would never message you, man. If someone's
And
messaging you asking
sure
you all
as
this
can
kind of
be,
stuff,
'cause it
then
was statute. It couldn't have been earlier. I said, boy, this falls into
you
the
think
next
Trump has
administration.
crypto
I better
bubbles in
win.
his phone?
And
No.
all of a sudden I
No.
watch this
He
Biden
just
taking
has
credit
his,
for
you
something
know,
that I
Baron
did.
Trump on his WhatsApp and just says,
on other things, we had a lot of
bruh,
things
son,
kick in. So the nice part
I'm about
this
to
is at the beginning
tweet
of
a
our
storm.
administration, so I think we're going to see the fruits of our labor. And I hope on our other situation that we've talked so much about, autism, I hope we're going to see some very good results based on the recommendations that we made. And, we have time to watch those results.
Mr. President, John Bolton was just indicted by a grand jury in Maryland. Do you have a reaction to that?
I didn't know that. You told me for the first time, but I think he's, a bad person. I think he's a bad guy. Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Why are you
Too
crashing?
bad,
What?
but that's the way it goes.
Case against
That's the
him?
way
Why
it
are we
goes, right?
crashing? What?
That's the way it goes. Will I what?
Have you reviewed the case against
Total
him?
market,
No, I haven't.
market
I
tank
haven't. But
100
I just
billion.
think he's a
Yeah.
bad person. Okay, anybody else?
What's the timeline for the IVF drug through the National Commissioner Priority Review voucher?
Say
What do you think, Doug?
crypto.
So, first of all, the National Priority Voucher Program says we're going to proactively at the FDA look for amazing
Well, that guy's
treatments
short. Anyway, sorry.
like this IVF treatment. We're going to reach out to the companies, and if it's in line with the president's national priorities, we're going to put those drugs at the front of the
Trump is a
line
new
and get
3-year
a
greed
decision out
index,
in weeks
definitely.
instead of a year.
Definitely
So
is
today we announced
the.
9 drugs that are going to be recipients. These are products where the manufacturing is going to be in the United States.
What did
or
did he
it's
say
gonna be
today?
large
It's about
unmet public
IVF,
health need,
IVF
like a
and
diabetes drug
and
we announced
Hamas
today.
and
Or it
Putin.
is a,
It's still all nothing
a
burger.
product where you're going to see an affordability phenomena because the prices are getting equalized in line with the president's most favored nation status goal.
That's good. Why didn't I have him speaking? So could have saved a lot of time. Thanks, man. Not surprised. Yeah, please.
Yes, thank you, President. So Senate Majority Leader John Thune today said he'd like to proceed with the bill which would put sanctions on Russia.
If I would say wait
Well, we're
for
going to see. He doesn't know about the call yet. I'm going to speak to him
wait
later.
wait for
And
it
was
to
subject
settle off
what I
before you
wanted to do.
before doing
And
it
so
on that
we'll see
level. In
what
my humble
happens.
opinion.
We may have. This may be
As no one mentioned
such a
tariffs.
productive call that
I assume
And,
that people
we
who
wanna
were
get
going to do
peace.
that are not allowed into the
Stop
room.
killing. 7,000 people a week. Can you believe it? We want to stop the killing. So I'm going to speak to him and the speaker, Mike Johnson. I'll speak to them a little bit later, and I'll tell them about
Everyone's
this.
medical
And we'll
records
make
on the
right
blockchain.
determination. I'm not against anything. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I mean I wouldn't say that's a
it
bad
may
thing.
not
It's
be
actually a really good
perfect
thing.
timing. It could happen in a week or two, but it's at my option, as you know.
Right, but did President Putin try to dissuade you from selling Tomahawk missiles.
Well, of course, what do you think he's going to say? Please sell Tomahawks?
Such a dumb question.
Please sell those Tomahawks, I really appreciate.
What a dumb question is that, honestly?
I did actually say, would you mind if I gave a couple of thousand
Did it-
Tomahawks to your opposition? I did say that to him. I said it just that way.
Say,
He didn't like the idea.
so dumb.
He really did like the idea. No, I said it that
Dumb
way.
thing is that?
You have to be a little bit
Trump-
lighthearted sometimes.
This way you
but,
must-
no, he doesn't want Tomahawk is a vicious weapon.
Hey,
It's a
welcome,
vicious,
man.
offensive,
We're just having a bit of fun at the moment, trying to find out if there's any piece of news that could help with this market going anywhere.
shot at him.
Specifically ask you not to provide Tomahawks?
So,
Fluff, yeah.
wouldn't anybody? I mean, it's been in the news. Who wouldn't do that? CNN. Who wouldn't do that? You know, do you think he's going to say, "I'd love to have Tomahawk sent my way"? I don't think so. Maria, we have one of the great stars of television here. and
When's
she's
the
an
next speech?
incredible person.
I don't know, man.
She's just an amazing woman who she got it all right. She got the Russia.
Stop yawning because I
Russia
can't
hoax
help it.
right.
It's
She got everything.
just
You
they've
have
had
a
a long day.
Yes, Mr. President. I would ask you why this was so important to you.
Is there any reason for alt dumping? It's just because of uncertainty. Look at the VIX. I did a video, man. Everyone should go and watch that video. It'll explain the full factors to look at to see where we need to go.
It was 1 in 20,000. Now it's 1 in 12. If you look, Bobby, we have different numbers, but 1 in 12, 1 in 28, 1 in 32. There's a couple of different numbers out there, but it's 1 in a very, very different number than it used to be. It used to be 1 in 20,000. And that was not that long ago, 20 years ago or so.
Alts
And now they
retrace
have
when
something for
Bitcoin
boys,
starts
for-
going down.
for
To
babies,
be honest,
baby
all
boys.
eyes on the
It's
S&P
1 in
500.
12.
That's it.
I heard 1 in 10, Bobby. I heard another one, different lists. But when you think of that, it's not even sustainable, but there's something artificial. When that happens, that's not like a natural. And then you have certain groups of people that literally don't have autism, and they're not taking some of the things that we're taking. So we're working very hard. And on IVF, it's just that I have friends, including Katie, that called me and they told me the importance of it. I wasn't
No
that familiar
talk
with it. Now I
about
think
crypto.
I've
No
sort of
talk
become
about
the
tariffs.
father
Is that
ever
Jerome
since I heard
Powell,
there was a
brother
bad
behind Trump?
decision in
No.
Alabama where a judge wanted
No,
all
that's
clinics to
Dr.
be
Oz,
immediately
man.
closed, right? And
Dr. Oz
Katie
is.
called up and you said you were pretty strongly
He's
attacked
technically a
by your
doctor.
friends that you didn't even know were involved with IVF,
We
right?
had people that had grandkids, people who'd gone through IVF themselves, telling their story and
Yeah.
saying there are people that
Can someone please ask about the tariffs? I don't care if she replies. Can someone ask about the tariffs, please?
your voice in this conversation.
Someone, please ask about the tariffs.
There are millions of people out there, moms and dads, wanting to bring life into the world. And you had people that
How long left? I don't know.
Alabama, there were people that were in the middle
Forever.
of the process that had been praying to have a child, and that was halted. And so the reality of that was very stark in our state. And so I was able to tell the president some of the stories of people, friends and
Yeah, they're
grandparents,
ignoring one of the biggest. They're ignoring the elephant in the room.
me what they had
That's
experienced, and also
going into extreme fear. I mean, yeah.
fearful of in the future. And the president very quickly acted, spoke with a
Do
strong
you like
voice,
the
and really
GPT?
led the
It's
way.
Chat
Obviously,
GPT.
we saw Democrats continue to fearmonger for the remainder
thought you guys
of
would
the
appreciate
year,
it.
trying to use it as an election issue when actually.
So any chance
IVF is
to
legal
change
and
crypto
accessible in all
cash
50
after the
states.
conversation?
And President Trump
Any
very
chance
clearly
to
said
change
where he was on this, and
the
he said,
crypto
"I'm gonna make sure
crash?
that this is
I
more
don't know.
accessible
Maybe I don't know. It
and
depends
it
on
is
what he's going
more
to tweet.
affordable for families coast to coast." That's exactly what he did, but it's that real life, those real life stories, sir, that he responded to. And that's what people don't know about him. He cares. And when you tell him what American people
I'm sure he
doing,
cares about you,
he
lady.
wants to do something about it. You have leaders and
Our
politicians
business
that
and
come
finance
before
journal is
him,
not
they
allowed
wanna
today.
talk
I think
about
so.
things. President
I think
Trump
that's the
wants
situation.
to actually make things happen. It's exactly what he did here, and I'm so grateful, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
GPT,
So,
yeah.
we will go back to what we're doing. Working
Ask
again with,
about
Joe and with JD,
the
and
tariffs.
The people in the war, and we're doing a lot of other
Someone
things.
ask about the
economy
state
is
tariffs.
unbelievable. It really is. It's been incredible. And I think one of the great numbers that I've ever heard, think of it, over $17 trillion being invested in our country. And,
Trillion.
when you think of compare that to the last administration, but really compare it to any administration.
It's
Compare it
bad
to
at
any
country.
country. There's never been a country with anything like that. That's in a period of 8 months. And we've
If
already
they end with
broken
that
every
saying,
record.
Tyrus, I'm gonna be mad, bro.
Even
It's
close. So,
if this ends with that a word about tariffs, I am worried for Bitcoin
down $58 a
and the
barrel.
S&P
We're gonna
500.
be hitting
Well, that's already
$2
closed,
for
but
gasoline. I think we're going to be at $2, and the previous
I
administration.
think it would be really
they were
great
at
if you
$4 and
become
$5.
friends with
They
Baron
were going
Trump.
up much higher, and then they swung back.
Well, I
into
should be meet.
things, but they
Well,
didn't
I
swing
can't say
back.
that. Never mind. Not any of the Trump family,
Very
but
late. They really blew it.
no, never mind.
We had it really going in the right direction. They came and took everything
Complete
out.
nothing burger.
And you know, it's
I mean,
incredible. I'll never forget.
it's a
they
Trump show.
lost control of the price of.
You know, the one thing I'm going to say, right, for a guy who's in his 80s, he is
Let's go back to Trump.
he's active, man. I want to know what vitamins he's taking.
And everything else, they didn't do what they had
Bet
to do.
I bet Dr. Oz knows what vitamins he's taking.
But we could be hitting close to $2 a gallon. I'd love to break it if we could, but we could be.
I don't know.
And, you
Stop
when
telling me about the
everything's
spider.
down,
That was a
everything
big
else-
ass
everything else
spider.
has
Anyway,
been
whatever.
down. Groceries are down.
Vitamin D. That's right, Trev. No. He gives the vitamin D.
Simplicity is if you can get oil down. It's such a big category.
He's a big giver of the vitamin D. Every reporter worried about their portfolio. That's why they didn't ask about it yet.
And I think we have a deal on beef that's going to bring the price of beef. That would be the one product that we would say is a little bit higher than we want it, maybe higher than we want it, and that's going to be coming down pretty soon too. We did something. We worked our magic, but groceries are down and energy is down. Electricity is way down.
That's true, possibly, yeah.
Prices coming down for people. They were abused for 4 years by
Working for the against yeah. What's happening with Venezuela, man? I need to look into that. Was that it? Was that it? I mean, the S&P 500 closed well, but well, look, I'm gonna head off. My wife is gonna kill me because I wasted my time watching whatever that was. But look, a lot of love, affection, all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys are all in a anyway. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. things are gonna be good. And love and affection and stuff like that. Oh, cool. All right, I'll catch you later. Watch the videos and stuff. Take care, guys. Take care. All right, and to all you guys on the tickety tuck, absolute affection, amazing. If you guys want to check out into a lot of things, send some info into the program. I will do. It's just been insanely busy, man. I'm gonna be I'm getting back onto it slowly. It's just very, very busy on my side. Anyway, look, I appreciate you all. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for joining me and watching this all together. Anyway, look, you got the levels. You understand what I said. We understand where we need to be. And you'll see where we go from there. All right, peace, affection, love, all that kind of stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. You guys are awesome.